Now, after Yo submitting his rights to be in the Shaman tournament in order to save Ren, the new arc of Shaman King starts. And it starts by going into past. I know a lot of people were hoping to see more of the fallout of Yo quitting the tournament, but there's really not much to it. All of his friends agree on what happened. Some of them may disagree, but respect his decision. Even Anna herself knew what was going to happen if any of his friends were to die, and he knew that there was a way to bring them back. He would immediately save his friends, because that's the kind of guy who he is. And these kind of things, people don't want you to lose your way, unless it's for the better. And for Yo's way, it was for him to stay true to himself all the way, meaning he's not willing to sacrifice his friends in order for him to gain ultimate power. Because if he did, it's like what Batman says. Sure, it's okay to kill the most evil of villains, but then later on, you'll start trying to justify your other reasons of killing other lesser villains as well, even petty criminals too. It may seem impossible at first, but sooner or later it could happen down the line. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's just that, it's just one little thing." But now the one little thing, that little pebble, can turn into a giant landslide and cause a giant effect. So therefore, people are happy, but yet conflicted of Yo's decision. Instead of us going into further notice about it, we go into the past. A past that kind of just came out of nowhere, but it's mainly with Anna reminiscing about how things that Yo always does to her. And with me reading almost all the Shaman King spin-offs and stuff like that, like there's a lot of Shaman King spin-offs, by the way. Even to how and why Yo wears his headphones and why he became so laid back. To even to this one, who Yo's actual spirit ally was supposed to be, a very powerful one that had been serving the family for 1,000 years, walking the earth for 1,000 years, seen and done almost everything. Matamune, the split-tailed cat, a very powerful and prominent spirit of the Asakura family he meets. So we see Yo growing up where he's still friendless and he still has, he's outside to the point where his family doesn't even care about his grades. All they really care about is his training of being a shaman. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Man, that'd be amazing. Well, I guess not all the way amazing, but if you already had this heir to this family lineage, they don't really care much about your grades or anything else to the outside world, as long as you content with your services to the family and to the business itself. That's all that matters. You already set, baby. School be damned. I'm just here for attendance, just buy time, I guess. And socialize with all you poor souls who have to work. You what you want. I'm just kidding. But hey, man, that'd be pretty interesting. I did see shows like that, inbred stories, where people are just in school just think of being in school, whether by law or because they want to be there. But after they graduate, even from high school, they immediately go into the family business. The family business is very prominent and it works well for them. Sometimes they don't want to be in it, but most of the times they actually do. You'll be very surprised. They always do those shows. Anyway, to be sidetracked. Yo was off to see his new fiance. We all know it's Anna, and we've seen how their meeting is. This is exactly what you expect it to be. And with most people, when most people see Anna, they think, "Oh, this beautiful girl," but then she shows her very cold, distant side of her, like go die, or just insults you in a kind of way. Very intimidating for a pretty face. Something you wouldn't see because you would expect that to come out that kind of person by the way she looks. But then again, Anna's someone who was abandoned as a child, just like Tamako as well. So the Asakura family picks them up and train them, usually just as for show. But Anna is the real deal, but not in a good way. Her entire life is cursed, her past, present, and even probably her future, where she has these mysterious powers that make her extremely dangerous. So the reason why people fear Anna so much is for a reason. The reason why someone like Hal himself, who also existed for 1,000 years, also sees him as well, sees Anna as his potential bride that he wants to have too, because there's something on Anna that makes her extremely special, but I'm not going to spoil it. So, anyways, we can see this character, the Matamune character, and I gotta say, I like him. He's very straightforward, sophisticated, intelligent. He says, "Yeah, I've been here and there," but he's not all up in your face about it. He gives you space to think about things, but at the same time goes in at it as well. So I enjoyed that about that character. Him having, seeing old friends and passing by. He doesn't want to tell too much long about his old stories. He'll talk to you about it very vaguely if you want him to, but not to the point where he's just like, "Well, Sonny, back in my day, we used to do this." No. He says it very nice and moderate, which is nice. And he loves to read. Well, when you live for a long time and seen everything, all thing you can do is go in to read books where you yourself can never be in, because the only thing you can do when you live for that long. You've been and done everything in this world for 1,000 years, so now all you can do is read a book. It could be probably a fantasy book, a book about philosophy, poems, all that stuff, but it's good. So, anyways, we start seeing these Onis, these demons start attacking Yo. Which is interesting. A lot of people don't know the difference between the demons in Japan and the demons in America. Demons in America, of course, the anti-angels. Where in Japan, they're more just negative emotions of spirits that form neglect and all these other terrible feelings over the years, and they gain animosity and malice to become these kind of creatures called Onis, called, those demons. Unfortunately, that caused me, my childhood, to have a hard time watching or playing certain games in anime because I had a very harsh, strict Christian family. Like, did I say demon? Did I say demon? You can't watch that. You can't play that. It says demon. But anyways, now I'm a grown ass man. I can watch all the cartoons I want. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys really do enjoy this art that they're showing. I know a lot of y'all would really wish that they just continue on with the actual story, but trust me, this has some reason behind it. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Madme. Signing out.